Margarita Hut, a place where I always wanted to go. Sleeping at high altitude, walking on a glaciers, watching those alpine peaks bathing in an orangish morning glow was not less than a dream for me. So this summer, we decided to climb the highest mountain hut in Europe, Margarita Hut. And this is our story of high alpine trek to the Europe's highest livable building. Our story started from Alagna village, a picturesque skiing town in the northern Italian Alps. This time, Shrikant was my climbing partner. Last year, Shrikant suggested me this hike, and I quickly said yes, and we did all the bookings.
So we have just arrived in Alagna and we are walking towards our Airbnb.
This time, we were traveling with public transport. We both arrived in Alagna by bus. For those who want to use public transport, you can take a train from Milan or a bus from Milan Lampognano station to Vercelli, and then bus number 50 from Vercelli to Alagna. And if you are driving by car, simply use Google Maps, as there is ample parking available in Alagna. You can find the link of parking in the description below. Let's come back to our story. So after arriving in Alagna, we were amazed by the beauty of this village. A beautiful village nestled in the Alps with a proper alpine vibe. After exploring and admiring the beauty of village, we went to our Airbnb and slept early because next 3 days gonna be adventurous. Next day, we woke up early and went to Alagna cable car station.
So currently we are in Alagna and walking towards cable car station, and we are about to reach. It's right there. There is a ticket counter and we have to go to Punta Indren. So we'll take a ticket of Punta Indren and I think it cost around 40 euros, but we'll see.
Our today's target was to reach at Punta Indren cable car station, which is at 3275 meters, and start our hike towards Gnifetti Hut, which is at 3637 meters. Before staying at Margarita Hut, it is very important to stay at least one night at Gnifetti Hut or Mantova Hut for acclimatization. After reaching at cable car station at Alagna, we decided to do breakfast at one restaurant just near the cable car station.
So we have just stopped at cable car station for breakfast. We'll have coffee and croissant and then we'll go. So this lady is preparing our breakfast and she'll come outside. So, and here you can find the cable cars going up. Just look there. So if you don't have any hiking equipment, then you can also rent here. This is a base camp which is just under the cable car station. And Shrikant want to rent shoes, alpine shoes. So we are looking.
While doing alpine tour, it is very important to have all the safety equipments with you.
42 or 43.
Okay.
So try this one if it's okay, or we can change.
After coming out of rental shop, we went to the cable car station. Now cable car to Punta Indren is not direct one. It runs in 3 phases. Alagna to Alagna Pinalunga, then Alagna Pinalunga to Passo di Salati, and finally Passo di Salati to Punta Indren.
and going to book tickets. So just below the cable car station you can find this ticket area. So we got the return ticket for 45 euros per person. It's really cheap here. I mean, like 2 months ago I was in Switzerland and the prices were, I will say, 100% more, 200% sometimes. So this is ticket and there are 2 cars. So currently we are at our second cable car station, and from here we have to take our last cable car to Punta Indren. But before that, you can see the weather is not good. I hope after Punta Indren weather will be good, because after Punta Indren there will be clouds below us. I don't know.
After admiring the views from cable car, finally we reached at Punta Indren.
So we are at Punta Indren, and just look at the view behind me, because now we have all the clouds below us, and up there are some clouds.
Once we arrived at Punta Indren, we geared up for the hike. We put all the required layers of clothing and equipped ourselves for the glacier travel.
So we have just started from Punta Indren point. Just look at the weather behind me. It's beautiful. That side there is Punta Giordini and Minsan Pyramid, and you can go from this side towards Gnifetti Hut. So firstly we'll go to Gnifetti Hut, and then we'll see the weather, and then we'll decide whether to go up or stay at Gnifetti Hut. So definitely I'll keep you updated.
Trail from the Punta Indren to Gnifetti Hut is a simple one if you go via Mantova Hut, but we decided to take another short route, which was a little difficult than a normal one. We had to climb some via ferrata sections and some normal climbing on rock.
So now just look at this section which you have to climb before going to Gnifetti Hut. That side Punta Giordini, the clouds. That side there is Punta Indren cable car station. See Gnifetti Hut right behind me. Just have a look.
There was a huge glacier that we have to cross to reach Gnifetti Hut.
So Gnifetti Hut.
Now the section just before the Gnifetti Hut is a straight one. You have to climb one steel ladder which is on the rock just below Gnifetti Hut.
So section before Gnifetti Hut. So the last section to Gnifetti Hut. You can see the hut.
So after crossing this section, finally we reached at Gnifetti Hut.
Let's find that Gnifetti Hut. Just look at the view.
Gnifetti Hut is situated at 3647 meters and serves as a base for mountaineers climbing the nearby 4000 meter peaks of Monte Rosa Massif. It's also a popular stop for those aiming to spend a night at Margarita Hut, like us.
So at the entrance you can find this room. You can see everyone kept their gears in these baskets. You can also use the slip-ons.
We took off all our gears and directly went for a lunch. After having a delicious Italian pasta and hot chocolate, we went to the hut's balcony. I still remember all the views from this hut's balcony. It was really a good place to relax after the climb. After that, we had a delicious dinner at 6:30 pm and then we went to sleep early.
So this is a room of 6 people. This is my bed and Shrikant is up there. And here's the view from the window of our room.
Next day, we woke up early, got ready and wore all the gears.
So good morning and welcome to the next day. So currently we are leaving Gnifetti Hut and heading towards Margarita Hut. It's 5 in the morning and we are ready. Shrikant is there. Before that, just look at the view. I guess it's a Mont Blanc. And just look at these clouds. Wow.
As we stepped outside, we were greeted by an incredible sunrise views. That time, all the clouds lay below us and the alpine peaks were bathing in an orangish morning glow. After admiring the view, we began our ascent to Margarita Hut. The first part of our climb took us across a large glacier. While walking, we could see the mesmerizing views of Mont Blanc Massif in a morning golden colors. For a moment, I started remembering all my Mont Blanc summit moments from last year. After smiling in the memories, I continued walking on a steep slope.
Just look at the views. So this is Vincent Pyramid.
We had to be very careful as we were walking on a glacier. It was July start and still there was a lot of snow. So crevasses were not visible to us, but they were there. So we followed the path other climbers had used before us, staying focused and working together.
Some people are climbing Vincent Pyramid. This is the summit. There is Balmenhorn, Ludwigshohe. Currently, we are in between Vincent Pyramid, Balmenhorn and Ludwigshohe. And just look at the views. There is Liscum. Just have a look at the view. There is Mont Blanc. Last year we were there. And it's really beautiful.
There are so many 4,000-meter peaks that you can climb using this route going towards Margarita Hut. And it is also part of the famous alpine tour called as Spaghetti Tour. After climbing above 4,200 meters, we saw the first glimpse of Margarita Hut.
So currently we are at 4,250 meters height and I can see Margarita Hut from here. You can see that is there. Then there is Zumstein's Pizza and there is Dufour's Pizza, which is the highest of this Monte Rosa mountain range, and also it's the second highest of the Alps. And here is the Liscum, and just right to Liscum there is Matterhorn. You can see, and the beautiful weather.
While watching those mountains, we took a short break there, ate some protein bars and nuts. By the time, we could feel the altitude. The air was getting thinner and we were getting tired very quickly, making it tougher to breathe and move. But the view of Margarita Hut ahead kept us motivated.
Now we have to go down hills and then again we have to hike. Just look at the people going there. There are also, and there is Margarita Hut. So I guess it will take more 2 hours. Let's see. So currently about to reach at Margarita Hut. This hut is located at the summit of Signal Mountain or Punta Gnifetti. It has 2-3 names. Punta Gnifetti also, then Signal Pupa. You can see it from here. I mean, it's looking like we can reach there in few minutes, but it will take time because we are also exhausted and oxygen is also thin here. So at this altitude, the body exhausts very quickly. This was the section we covered. So that side is Tumsan's Pizza, Shrikant, and keep you updated once I reach Margarita Hut. The last section is remaining, the last loop we have to climb now. You know what? In this Margarita Hut, you can get pizza margherita, and this is the highest location that you can get margherita pizza. Just pizza at home. Please come. Very beautiful views. So finally, about to reach at Margarita Hut.
Step by step, we finally reached at Margarita Hut. We were tired but happy.
So finally, after a long struggle, we stand. And here is a Monte boy.
We made it to the highest hut in Europe. Shrikant and I, we felt proud of what we had achieved together. After that, we took some photos for documentation and went inside the hut.
So after coming inside, you can see this corridor where you can take off your gears, and also there is another room for gears, and that side it's a gallery.
Finally, we were getting into the
Soon we'll
warm
go
and
there.
cozy atmosphere. We took off all the gears and then went to our room to freshen up. Then we came to the common room of this hut and ordered hot tea and margarita pizza. Yes, you can get margarita pizza at Margarita Hut. So after restoring our energy with food, we also celebrated Shrikant's birthday at hut. After spending some time at common room, we went to the balcony of this hut. This balcony had a direct view of the valley below.
So guys, currently I'm in the gallery of Margarita Hut. Just look at the view.
The construction of this hut at such a high altitude was impressive. I also flew my drone and took some shots. This was the highest altitude at which we had ever slept. Though we did not sleep properly because of high altitude, we had a satisfaction while sleeping that we have done something truly special. Overall, the climb was tough but unforgettable. We stood at Margarita Hut, the highest livable building in Europe, surrounded by the huge Alps. Being up there was a reward for all the efforts it took to get there. Reaching Margarita Hut showed me the power of small steps, because there was a time just before reaching the summit, we were fully exhausted, and for a moment we thought we won't be able to make it. But continuous efforts of small steps made us reach to the top. And this lesson was not just about this hike, but also about the life.